people, welcome to a one-set Let's Play of a roguelike known as Neo Scavenger. Whether this will come more videos in the future, or whether it just stay as this, I do not know. That's no point of these one-set Let's Plays. Now, this is a roguelike where you're required to eat, sleep, drink, and keep warm. It's a survival type of roguelike, and that's sensors, and you have to fulfill needs as well as just fighting for your life against various creatures and people. So anyway, we're going to choose our skills. I guess we'll take ranged. I've never got a gun so far, so I'm not going to take that. We did try to repair animals. Tough, you can take more wounds than most. Carry more weight. Lockpicking, knowledge of bypassing locks and other security devices. Nutrition, knowledge of electronic systems and components. Knowledge of mechanical systems and components. Let's get hand-to-hand combat. Metabolism, slow metabolism require less food, yeah. Tracking, skip, tracking others and hiding your own trail. Athletic ability, move further each turn with less fatigue. Precision, hacking. Let's get hiding or concealment. Botany, I guess, and tough. Now these are ones you just take for being a basic human traits you can take, this many. But if you want to take extras, you can also take a weakness. I can't take these obviously because they are the opposite some of the advantages I took. Feeble, you can carry less weight than most. Nearsightedness or difficulty staying asleep, and sleep is less beneficial. I'm just going to stick with my 4 traits I currently have. So anyway, you start off, and it's a little bit like a text-based adventure game at the start. Well, because you get like a sort of choice of what you want to do. There's a few areas like this, and these can be a little bit longer, but you can also just take a quick way out of these. You wake up disorientated, slumped over the base of an empty cryo sleep pod, still damp from cryo fluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large O5 is painted. Across the room there is an open door to the hallway, and a broken window leading outside. Just you gather your wits, and an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall behind the doorway. Something is coming fast. Botany. Use knowledge of plants. Use knowledge of plants for what? I don't know, I gotta dive through the window. It's safe. Sprint to the window and dive through, avoiding broken glass and even clearing an overgrown hedge on the other side. Rolling to break the fall, you start sprinting away from the building. No looking back, just running to put distance between you and whatever that thing was. You're not even sure it had a chance to see you move so fast. After a while though, you start to notice the chill in the air, the discomfort of running barefoot, and the frustration at being unable to remember much of anything. Who you are, why you were in a why were you in cryo sleep, where you are, you're going to need some answers. Taking a look around, you decide to start searching some answers, not to mention supplies. Yep. When traveling the world of Neo Scavenger, you notice some hexes of boxes or magnifying glasses on them. Boxes mean that the hex items to pick up. A gold outline means that there are new items since you've last been there. Magnifying glasses mean that the hex can be scavenged for items. Most of the really useful stuff must be found by scavenging. However, scavenging takes time and energy. Do not risk danger every time you do. And you risk danger every time you do. So, let's get as far away from this cryo facility as we can, because there's a monster in there. As you approach the town, there is no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin. Vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate outward from walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle in the sky like monstrous leathery vultures. The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen the earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages. And along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge what you can from ruins. So don't get, this guy apparently can't remember anything, yet you can still know that this looks different to how it looked before. Maybe the town was always run down. Maybe that's how towns look. Scavenge, yes. A storage shed, there's probably not going to be anything in here. Nope, apparently it was. I didn't attract anyone either, so bonus. Backpack, that's going to be very useful. I'm glad I found one of those already. T-shirt. Oh, and nice, I can keep warm. I put one of each t-shirt on, and that's... Yeah, I can put 2 t-shirts on. I have a medical gown on, and I also have a hoodie now. And a monkey wrench. I guess I can use it as a weapon, so... Let's go stick that in our hands. And an empty water bottle. I might as well take that with me. It's not like it's going to weigh me down at all. Oh my god, the wind! Ah! Yeah, that's the old scare tactic to scare away any raiders that might try and come for me. Unfortunately, my feet are going to freeze because I don't have any shoes yet. And so I hope I'm just going to have to try and avoid bushes. In case there might be any thorns or brambles in there. And you know what, they might be wiser to avoid that thing. How was that? Ah. It was like a werewolf man of some kind. I hope to put some distance between us and I'll start searching this apartment building because we need all the tools and supplies we can get. Oh great, I attracted a creature. Oh hey look, I found more shoes. I found enough shoes to put on my hands and my feet. Some water. I'll go stick that in this bottle. Here's something odd though. That was obviously water, yet when I put it in the bottle it's yellow, see, because it's supposed to be some sort of yellow drink, I guess. I don't know, I've always thought colour was more brown colour, but okay then, game. Flynn's fancy saltine crackers. Oh, brilliant! So this will make me really thirsty. Plastic pills. I guess those are pockets on my shirt, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's actually what those must be. I never actually knew before, but yeah, I see their pockets. So now I'm getting another one for putting jeans on. Unfortunately, I can't wear 2 pairs of jeans. Can't wear 2 hoodies either. Some antibiotics. This is quite cool. You get recipes for stuff, and basically you can just pick them up in your inventory once, and then look. Oh, you know how to make them from the side. Metal saucepan and soup, because I'm guessing those would be needed, used with each other. Because these things will make me really thirsty, so I want some food that doesn't do that. Oh, and I can actually eat ketchup as well. I'll show you what to do. Newspapers. This one newspaper is stained, torn and faded, but you can still make out a few words. One headlight. A huge swath of Motor City is about to go dark, with population count dipping below the halfway mark of its once 2 million person peak. The cash-strapped city cannot afford to power and maintain crumbling infrastructure. Some 88,000 streetlights are in need of power and maintenance. Simply abandoning them could save the city 10 million annually. However, many feel the encroaching darkness could spur criminal activity. Yes, well, it's going to be dark anyway if they keep the lights on, not, as they just explained. This old newspaper is stained torn. Yep. Lights out. Battle Creek residents claim they are being made prisoners in their own homes because of the city's council controversial streetlight switch off. The budget-reducing plan has led to criminal gangs running larger and larger percentages of infrastructure in the beloved city. Roid Rage. Troy Jupiter Group has been dealing with a month-long strike at its mine at Jupiter's L4 supercluster. The sometimes violent dispute that has choked supplies to Earth and cost Troy Jupiter around 1.2 billion in revenue. So yeah, you'll find these newspapers occasionally and got a bit of idea of what's going on. Although to be honest, it still doesn't explain why we're in a cryo chamber and why we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure them deciding to turn off lights at night couldn't have caused all this havoc. Hey, what have we got then? A raider with a crowbar. Could potentially threaten him with this, but the crowbar's the better weapon. Bravely run away! Yeah, it's fighting sort of that advised, to be honest. Oh great, he's calling at me again. Run away! Alright. So I can see me, because it's doing daytime. It was starting for me to loot those cities back there. Anyway, what's going to be here? Trees. I want to take a pile of trees with me. Yes. Sticks. I guess. See, I think I could use these for. They have enough items. Not enough moves left to craft. I don't really want to craft stuff. I just want to take some sticks of inventory. Apparently, I can't do that. Okay, let's have another go at this now. Oh, now I do have enough to craft, but I have no idea what to actually do with them. I don't know if there's anything I can craft. Oh, I just turned the trees into all this stuff. Oh, I get it. I guess I'll take some sticks with me. I doubt the twigs are really going to be that useful. The UI could use some work on, but let's work, so you get used to it. So there you go, I'll take those 5 sticks with me, because hopefully those will be useful for making a campfire or something. Which I'm obviously going to need if I want to cook some of this soup which I took with me. Because I doubt I'm going to find an oven that's still working. Cooking smells, roast meat. Following your nose has led you to a hidden recess in a huge pile of rubble. A two-person scavenging party are cooking a squirrel over a small fire. Or is that a rat? Hard to tell. Looking down from a second floor window. Which is good, because it means you could also see a gang of rubble scum approaching, homing in on the same irresistible olfactory tracer. The enclavers have left their weapons on the ground while they concentrate on their cooking. Do you throw a rock and warn them about the approaching bandits? There's nothing in it for you, but hey, these are the good guys. But then there's a risk of ridding yourself. Throw the rock. Humanity has to stick together. Hope the bandits don't notice you. Let's go. Be a hero. That got their attention, but not fast enough. The rebels scum are close enough to cover the only entrance. One of the roughnecks armed with a rifle sits back while the others move for the kill. You can see the fear on their faces of the cornered enclavers. Before they can see you and call out for help, you melt into the shadows and leave. Nothing good is going to happen here now. Yes, I don't think there's actually much I could have done there, as I to be honest. Oh, there's a big band of people walking about. Well, go on, let's go loot this place. And I thought I might get attention from a creature at some point. Alright. What have we got? Oh, wow, we got lots of water. That's nice. Because, yes, water is something that I find myself running out of a lot. And it's something you can't really afford to run out of. Look at that water. Put it in there. Put it in there. It turns into vodka for some reason. Put it in there. Look, it turns into water. I have another bottle of this. Pierces around with a multi-tool pocket knife. Pocket knives are always useful, so I'll grab one of those. A meat cleaver, something tells me it's more effective than a monkey wrench. What's the condition of it though? 79, 49.